Hey everyone, it's Veil of Huntress and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nita and I'm a psychic here on YouTube, and I do pick a card readings and other spiritual based video topics. Thank you if you have been booking readings and with me. If you do want to book a personal reading, you can find all my details down in the description box below. I offer a range of different readings if you want to work one-on-one with me as well. I do offer my sorceress program, which you do like 4 one-on-one sessions with me, like on video call, and you get access to a whole lot of my video content, but that is all down below too if you want to check that out. If you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell so every time I upload you get notified. And if you want to come follow me on any of my other social media links, I'm on Insta and TikTok. My handle is at Veil of Huntress. So I post more daily on Insta and other like reels and stuff. I don't share on TikTok, on YouTube, sorry. Okay, so today's reading is going to be, how do women view you? I thought this one was kind of interesting. So I'm going to have 3 options here. So if you're drawn to more than one, feel free to listen to them. Hopefully this is all in view. Okay, let's just go with it. Alright, and hopefully it's focused. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, and if you are new to pick a cards, just pick the one that best resonates with you. And if you go down in the description box, you'll find a timestamp. So just click on that and it will take you to your personal reading. I think that is all. I think that's all the things I have going on. Okay, let's pretty much jump into it. I do have my Patreon as well, which I do like extended readings, new moon readings, and full moon readings. So that's really like all the readings are timeless, so you get immediate access to all my other readings if you enjoy and resonate with my readings as well. So they kind of go deeper into like dark feminine energy and like working with the moon as well. So check that out. That's all down below. So let's start off with pile number 1, and how do women view you? So what's up, pile 1? So you chose the dice, and it's kind of interesting because the dice is like landed on the 1 and you chose 1, 2. So I'm already getting that. I feel that how women view you is like, without like, I haven't seen one of these, but I kind of feel like there's something about you being independent and like a leader is what I'm getting. And remember, this is how they view you. So this is someone else, as like a woman would view you, or so some of these could be not what you would agree with, but let's just see what comes out. Okay, so you have 5 of Pentacles. So hopefully I get this all on camera. Raven. Move this bit. As you have like 1 independence. Would have been better if I like shuffled that, right? And you hadn't. Okay, let me just see how I'm going to get all of this on camera. Okay, Angel of Expression. Maybe I'll put the 1, like, you don't really need to see that. Retreat. I feel how women view you is, I feel that they view you as someone who is quite reserved, or you would decide who you spend your time with. I feel that they do see you as a leader, and they see you as someone very independent. I feel like they would view you as spending a lot of time on your own, especially with this meditation and contemplation time. Like, I feel that they view you as someone that has very big dreams, and I feel that they think that you keep a lot of this to yourself, like you might. And then the retreat too. It's like retreat, contemplation, meditation. I feel that they see you as really someone who is more like an observer of the world, and you pull away when necessary. They see you as someone who has very big, like I said, very big goals and dreams, but they also see you as someone who's very driven. So you could be like how they would view you as someone who has, yeah, like I feel like they feel you have really big dreams is what I'm getting. I'm kind of getting too that with this, that some people might feel like you just don't like people. Some women might have this thing where you don't want to talk to them that much, or you don't tell them kind of what's going on in your life. Like, I get like a whole, like you're very private. Like, they might see you as withdrawing because you go through a lot of time, like I'm getting like, because it's like a lot of meditation, a lot of alone time, so this could be a lot of spiritual awakenings I feel that they see you going through, because there's a lot of things here, especially that Five of Pentacles, where you may have gone through, like they see you as someone who has gone through a lot of things in their life, and they're kind of like evolving and changing from this continuously. But I feel like they would see you as someone that you wouldn't really talk to them. So I'm not sure, like, these would just be any woman in your life, or just even women that don't know you or know of you, or if you have a social media, how they would see you. There's something here too where I feel that how women view you as someone that's very powerful. And I get that too with that whole independent energy, but especially like with this card here, and like the Raven, is someone who is very much in their power, knows their craft, and I feel that's why they feel that you're very private and you keep to yourself, and you go through kind of like hermit stages, and especially retreating. Like, you know, I feel like how women view you as someone who doesn't spend a lot of time with other people, but you're very, very protected as well. Like, I feel that with this, they feel you're very in touch spiritually with, like, maybe they would feel that you're more so than them is what I get. And that's why you have to spend a lot of time on your own is what I'm getting. I feel like women view you as someone who's very artistic. I kind of get like this, a lot of alone time here. It's kind of something with you and spending a lot of time alone is what I get. But here with this angel of expression, I feel like women view you as someone they look up to and admire. But also I feel that some women might think you're like stuck up because you don't talk to them, but really you're just going through your own transformations, and you need alone time because this is how you evolve creatively. They see you as someone very creative, very colorful. They see you as someone very beautiful as well, is what I'm getting. And they feel like you would just, if they were to speak to you, you would just tell them how it is. Like, you don't really keep things to yourself is what I'm getting. Like, as something, like, you wouldn't lie is what I'm getting. Like, you would speak your truth honestly, like, because you're kind of very, like, it's just like this real mature energy, especially where I feel you're always evolving and you're very focused. Like, you're very career driven is what I feel they think about you. But they might feel like you go through a lot of times in your life that you need to spend like alone. As some might know this is spiritual awakening, others might just feel you're going through some type of loss at the moment or something. You really pull yourself away from the world, but they see you as someone who is very connected. Something about your gifts and how powerful you are in terms of connecting with guides, like spirit guides, other realms. They see you as someone, very powerful is what I'm getting. But also this whole thing about, I feel they very much look up to you. Because there's something too about you being aesthetically beautiful as well. But something where I think they admire the way that you just are very focused. Like you pull yourself away from the world in terms of like being able to express through your artistic sense, whether this is words or whatever you're using it for, creatively. Yeah, and they feel like that you have like they feel like you have a very vulnerable side to you as well, is what I feel. They see this about you, is what I get with women. But it's like they almost some wouldn't really come to talk to you because I think you have this energy where you're just too focused and you're going, like you pull yourself away from the world and you're very much focused on, this is what I need to do. Again, because like this one is like independence, a pioneer, like you're very much focused is how I feel they would view you. Focused on your craft, focused on elevating and growing your power, and very focused on your goals is what I'm getting. There's a lot of like kind of solitude energy is what I get, is what I feel how women view you. And that is what I have for you, Group 1. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I have a whole lot of other readings if you want to check them out. This one was a little bit shorter. And I've got a whole list of other readings and playlists as well that you can check out. But leave me a comment if you wish to, and I'll see you in the next reading. So Hey, what's up, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this nice rose quartz. So let's see how women view you. Hanged Man, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. That's nice. I'll try and get everything on camera, but I picked quite a few cards. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Is that in? Move these down. I see that the way women view you is, I feel that they feel you're always changing and moving away to, like, I feel like when they see you, you're not in the same place. You're always doing something different, something new is what I'm getting. It's like whenever they would see you've gone through some change and you're doing something new. It's like, I kind of feel that it's like the way they view you is someone who doesn't stay in one place. Like, I feel that there's something here about you going through, they feel like you always go through things, but you're always changing. I feel there's something here with how women view you is that they see that you are someone who, I think aesthetically, they look at your body, they look at how you look. Like because you're this, like, we've got like this Leo recognition the swan with like appreciate this beauty and yoga. I feel like how they view, it's something about your body is coming through. So they might look at your body and be like, oh, this, like, you know, this person has like a really nice, like, yeah, like physique is what I get. And in terms of how you look, I feel women view you, and this is someone who is very, yeah, just like being aesthetically beautiful was what I get. There's something here where I feel women view you as like you've gone through maybe something around people or relationships where you've had to move away. So either this is from relationships or different connections is what I get. They kind of see you as either maybe you date a lot of people, you're moving on to the next person. Something about you and moving on to like always changing, moving on to like the next person, or I don't know. And I kind of feel like there's something here where that I feel that this is, remember, this is only what people think a woman views. It doesn't mean it's like right. Something around like I feel that they think just because how you aesthetically look that you would just get things from people or from like people that are interested with you, like you would be gifted things, or yeah, there's something here around or if you dated lots of people, they feel like they feel you would get lots of gifts, or people just want to give to you. But there's something here where they see you as being very psychic. There's something here where they know you're psychic, so either you've shared this with them, but there's something here with this that they feel that you actually know a lot. So it's almost, I feel they admire you from afar is what I'm getting. Yeah, there's something around they feel like you're very lucky. So either like the universe always gives to you or people always give to you. They feel like in your life you're somehow, because of how you, I don't know, it's like here where they just think you aesthetically look beautiful. You're very psychic. They know you are, but it's like maybe they just think that because of how you look. It's like they feel like you're blessed in all areas, and that this is either why you get things given to you is what I'm getting, or just the universe always supports you. I feel like because I've seen you move away from a lot of situations. Maybe I feel like how they view you as like they've seen you and you're kind of like not really doing anything, but then the next they see you and you've moved on to something new and you're completely in this different energy. And something maybe like they've seen you have like a glow up or continuously have like these spiritual awakenings, especially with this goddess of awakening here. They see you go through these spiritual awakenings and they're just like, oh, this person has got more beautiful, and they're just like more like psychic or something with this. So they must know something about you is what I'm getting. Something they view you again, like something about your home life or where you live. They might think you have a really nice place or know you have a really nice place. It's something here about your home life, and again, you just being really supported. Again, they might just think it's from people is what I'm getting. But there's something about they see you move through different stages in your life, like when they view you as someone who's easily able to move away from situations, and then they see you again and you're in this whole, like you've gone through this awakening and then you're like more beautiful is what I'm getting. That's kind of nice. I almost see too, it's almost like they see you as someone who maybe likes to show themselves, especially with that recognition too, and that Leo card. It's like, I feel like women view you as someone who maybe, I don't know, maybe a show off they might think, or is just always posting pictures, or they see you and then they're like, oh, this person, because they know you're beautiful and you're like, and your body's like really good or something. But there's something where they've seen, yeah, there's something about a transformation. Maybe you went through one recently. It's pretty much showing up. Think about you going through some type of transformation, and women really seeing this and being like, wow, this person's more beautiful. They have everything they want. They have a really nice house. They're glowing. They're showing themselves. They had something that happened in the past, but they moved through that change. And yeah, something about you and maybe just having a lot of money is what I'm getting. And something about probably they view you as your career flourishing. There's something very much linked to your looks, how you look and you're glowing, and very much linked to you recently went through this spiritual awakening and your gifts have elevated, and they're noticing that is what I'm getting. And again, yeah, I just think with especially this rose quartz, so they feel that you get a lot of offers and you have people buy you things is what I'm getting, is what they think about you. But yeah, I feel like you kind of maybe went through some transformation, but they're like, this person always comes out. They've always supported. They must have lots of people that are helping them, you know, and it's probably like, actually, you probably just did all this work yourself, but this is how women view you. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Yeah, leave me a comment and don't forget to like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I have a whole other list and playlist of other readings as well, so check them out. Yeah, and thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Hey, what's up, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this, I think it's a soda light. Okay, let's see how do women view you? I'll just pull all these cards out first. They obviously see you as someone who's very stable, especially that self-employment and angel of finances. Okay, just give me a second. Divine guidance. Cups, King of Swords. Nine of Wands. Okay, interesting. Okay. Alright, so how women view you. They definitely view you they definitely view you in a way that someone that is very financially secure, is what I'm definitely getting. There's something about you and working for yourself, especially that self-employment. So you could want to work for yourself, or they think you work for themselves, but there's something here about that. They think you're very successful in what you're doing or what you're about to do, or they think you do this, is what I'm getting, because it's definitely, especially if that angel of finances is what I'm getting. The way they view you too is like, there's something here with you and your spiritual gifts is what I'm like feeling. I feel that they know that it's kind of, they know you're a healer. I feel like they see you as someone who is a healer, who is a teacher, someone who feels a lot, and that you have an empathy for people is what I'm getting. They see you as someone that is actually very kind, and someone that, I feel like they see you as someone who actually has a very big heart. But there's also this flip side though, as we get deeper into this. They see this to you, so whether this is somehow through your especially because they know that you can see things psychically, but there's something here with this intuitive knowing, and whether they can just feel that you are very sensitive to other people's needs. But there's also a side that I feel that how women view you too is that they know if they if anyone, or if they would F with you, you would definitely, they feel you're very quick to cut people out. It's like you'll let the people in that you want to, that have a very kind heart, or you have a very, whoever you let in. But there's something here where it's like, if people mess with you, they know that they would just you would cut them out. And there's something here is they feel like you can just see through people, and that if people are telling lies, or they're not legit, not genuine, I feel like this come out of the closet, they know, they view you as someone that just knows everything, they can't hide things from you, is what I'm getting. And I don't know, I feel like they just know you have some type of gift. There's a few things about your gift. There's a few things that they know you're very, very protected from the divine, you've got. And there's something, they know you're very protected. I get that very, very strongly for this crystals. And it's almost like that's why they know they can't mess with you. It's almost like I'm also sensing they would feel there's a barrier around you, especially with that 9 of Wands and protection. It's they see you as someone who they can't kind of even get to. If they wanted to, they could, but I feel that they would see you as someone who you only let certain people into your life. I also feel like women feel you have a lot of interest, so depending on what type of people, it doesn't even matter. I just feel like they see you as someone who has a lot of people that are around you that are interested in you, or in your energy. That's how, I also feel they view you, they feel so it doesn't men or women, whoever you're interested in, I feel like women view you as someone who has a lot of options, because there's something about you, how women view you as being this kind of seductress as well. Because they kind of see you as the whole, this person has it all. This person's spiritual. They know what's up. They know when people are lying. And then they have this whole thing where they have this whole kind of vibe to them that's very sensual, very seductive, is what I get. And that's kind of why I feel they view you as someone who has a lot of other interests, lust or love interests, I also feel like women view you as you always know the best step to take. You're always kind of making good moves. So whether this is your business or in your life, I feel that something about you just knowing things about, you're able to see the future. I feel like women view you as someone who knows how to make the right moves. So again, it could be in your career, your business, but you're definitely someone they see as that even if you don't have a lot of money, well, I hope you do, they see you as someone that's very financially successful. Yeah, it's kind of, you have these two sides to you, is what I'm getting. Maybe how women view you too is you could have quite a dangerous side to you in terms of I want to say dangerous, you could seduce whoever you wanted, or you could have whoever you wanted. Maybe they view you as someone who has a lot of secrets or has a lot of lovers, is what I get. And maybe they think that you have someone and you're not telling people, you have a lot of secrets as well, but again, you're very protected, so no one could see into what was going on in your life, is what I get. And I feel the way women would view you is that I feel like a lot of people obsess over you. I even feel like women obsess over you. Maybe there's something where they admire you, but they also would like to be. They might want to get into your circle or get in, like, be kind of your friend or something. But again, you're very protected, so it's very hard for them to get in. I feel that, kind of feel like some women might obsess about you as well. And then some just like really look up to you because they look up to you because they would like to maybe have like they see you doing really well in your business, and they would like to do something like this, or your career, whatever you're doing. They see you as someone that's very switched on, knows the right moves, knows kind of like how to take their life and where to, yeah. It's kind of like it's like they view you as knowing, like I said, you know what's up with people, you know when to make the right moves, when the signs come in. You're very in tune is what I get, psychically, just intuitively. And yeah, you just like know what to do. You know the right move. You're very lucky. And I feel like how women view you too, if they are not in your life anymore, they maybe reminisce about how they used to be friends with you, or whatever they used to be to you. They reminisce about your times together. And I also feel like some women might, yeah, kind of, some people try to look into your life. I feel like some people are nosy and try to look in, but I feel they can't because you're very, very protected. So that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up because it does really help my content. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my details are down in the description box. Yeah, thank you for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.